Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, we are back with another drugstore versus high-end video. It's been a while since I've done one of those, so I figured why not make today the day? So we are going to be testing out the ARMANI Luminous Silk Foundation. This is like my child. I cherish this like nothing else, you guys. Like, I can never run out of this foundation. It's just not gonna happen for me. So you can tell I love it. And then it's gonna be that versus the new Revlon PHOTOREADY Candid Glow Foundation. I really like both. I've used both religiously. I know this one's new, but I've been using it quite a bit since I got it. So I'm extremely excited to see which one I actually like better. So before we get into all that fun stuff, please, if you haven't done so by now, make sure to give my video a big thumbs up, and pretty please subscribe to my channel. I can't stress enough, it seriously just helps grow the family. It keeps me doing what I'm doing. It means a lot to me, honestly. So please make sure to subscribe. But if you want to see my results for the Armani Silk versus the Candid Glow, then you're gonna have to stay tuned to the end of the video, but stay tuned for the rest to watch the whole entire process. I've already primed my face. This time I used the NARS Radiance Primer with SPF. Ever since I did my video on a full face of makeup using only NARS products, if you haven't watched it, make sure to go check it out. I'll link it somewhere in here for you guys. But I've like rediscovered and re-loved this. You guys already know the drill if you've seen any of my other drugstore versus high-end videos. If you haven't, make sure to watch them because I have quite a few actually. But basically, if you're new to this, we are going to be doing half of my face with the high-end and then half of my face with the drugstore product. And then I'm gonna check and see kind of how both of them sit on each side of my face, kind of compare what looks which way on each side, if that makes any sense. And then I'm gonna apply all the rest of my makeup to kind of see how other makeup sits on top of each foundation. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal to you guys what was on which side of my face. And I just like to do that because I know a lot of times we're biased towards one or the other. And the whole point of this video is to kind of just see how they look to you guys without being biased towards one foundation, so you can genuinely choose which one you like better. So I think that's kind of the fun in the video. I personally love those kinds of videos, so why not? But basically, as usual, I'm gonna start with one side. I'm not gonna tell you what is going on that side, and then we'll move on to the other one, same deal, and then we'll go from there. So let's get started with the first foundation. I'm gonna walk you guys through the application. Let me just slick my hair back. Okie dokie. So the first one is going on. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so be patient with me, you guys. Okay. All right, so the first side is on. This side of me is looking crazy, but this one is looking good. So let's move on to the other side. Still not gonna know which is which. Both of them are applied on my face. I know the colors are just a little bit off, but you guys know that's how it kind of goes with foundations. You can never get two to be the exact same thing. So that's okay, you still don't know which is which. But basically, so far I have noticed a couple differences. The first thing that I want to point out is my smile lines. I don't know how well you guys can tell, but this side you can see my smile lines better than on this side. Like the line is more prominent here than it is here. And then I feel like on this side, my pores were kind of filled in a little bit more than on this side. Like I feel like my pores are a little bit more noticeable than they were on this side. But on this side, I feel like it dried down a lot quicker than this side did. And this one is giving me more of a kind of like it's like glowy, but it's not like shiny, you know? And this side is kind of giving me more like shiny. Like, I don't know how well you guys can tell, but this side, it's not matte whatsoever, but it is a little bit more mattified than this side is. Like this side I feel like is giving me more shine, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of making my forehead look a little bit too like disco ball kind of thing. Not in a bad way. Like if you're in a mood for a really dewy kind of thing, then disco ball is a good thing. But this is giving me more like a natural kind of glow from within. So I feel like both sides have like very good ups and then they have their downs, both of them. But I really, really love both. So I honestly don't know right now. As of right now, just as like a first opinion, just like a right off the bat thing, I don't think that the drugstore could be a dupe for the high end because I feel like they definitely have like their differences, but we will see. I am gonna put the rest of my makeup on. Those are the only differences that I've noticed so far. So I'm gonna apply some other makeup, and then once I've done all that, I will be back and I will reveal which was which, let you know which one I like better, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts on how they both performed, all that good stuff. So I will be right back. Welcome back. I have applied the rest of my makeup, and that took me way too long. Like, if I would have still been recording, you guys literally would have been like, come on, keep it moving. I was taking my sweet time with my makeup. I was listening to Becky G, and I was literally just living my best life. So yeah, that took me way too long to apply. But anyways, so basically I did notice a few differences after applying the rest of my makeup to my face. So to start, I just want to say, I know in the beginning I mentioned that my pores looked like they were more filled in on this side than they did on this side. After I applied the rest of my makeup, I think both look exactly the same. I don't know how well you guys can see, but to me they look pretty much the same. One thing I did notice is that my under eye on this side is looking a little bit more like crepey than on this side. Like this side just looks a little bit more smooth and like airbrushed. This side looks a little bit wrinklier, and I don't want wrinkles. I'm 24, so that kind of bothered me on this side. And then my smile lines are still a little bit more noticeable here than they are here. They're pretty similar, so I feel like if I didn't point it out, you probably wouldn't notice the difference, but it's just a little bit more noticeable here. And then I feel like after I applied the rest of my makeup, this side went on just a teensy bit patchier than this side. Like I feel like this side of my face just looks a lot more like airbrushed and blended and put together really nice. And then this side, it still looks really beautiful, but it's just like a teensy bit patchier. And if you're not crazy like me, you probably won't even notice that. But I'm literally trying to analyze every little detail of these foundations so I can give you guys the right opinions of them. So yes, this side is just a little bit more patchy than this side is. I think both of them are really, really beautiful. I really love both of them, so this is gonna be so hard. But of course there has to be a winner 9 times out of 10. So before I tell you which one I like more, I'm gonna reveal which side is which. Before I do though, I wanna give you guys a chance to decide for yourself. I feel like I had ups and downs for both sides, so this one might be a little bit harder for you to choose which one is which. So let's see. I'm giving you 5 seconds as usual, holding them up right here, and you guys comment down below right now and tell me which one is on which side of my face. Tell me if you can notice any flaws on me. Don't be too mean though. And just tell me which one you like better. So 5, 4, 3, 2, Okay, so on the left side of my face, we have Armani Silk, and then on the right side of my face, we have Revlon Candid Glow. If you guessed it right, yay! If you didn't, still yay, because they're both really good. So, if I had to choose one that I like better, I really like both of them, but I'm gonna have to say, and you probably already know which one I'm gonna pick, but it's Armani Silk. You guys, I am so ride or die for this foundation. It's not even funny. Like, I could find every flaw in it and it's still like the most amazing foundation. Every single time I go out and I'm wearing this foundation, I always have people complimenting how my face looks. I always have people saying my skin looks really flawless. It's always this foundation. Whenever like I'm like really getting complimented on my skin, it's always this foundation. So there has to be something amazing about it for it to be that much noticed. I still absolutely love the Revlon Candid Glow. I think it's a really beautiful foundation. I just feel like it's a little bit more on the shiny side than the Armani Silk is. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I feel like this one, it's really beautiful and really good. But it's just giving me a little bit more of that kind of like disco ball effect than this side is. Like this side is giving me more like natural yet glowing, you know? It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. Like this one is more like, it may give me a hint of like, are you sweating vibes, you know? But in a good way. Like, are you sweating as in like, are you glowing? Yes, I am. So I really love it, and I would purchase it again a million times because it's a really good foundation. This is like the type of foundation that I would wear like every single day. This is the type of foundation that I'm only gonna wear when I'm going somewhere special because it is expensive and I only want my face to look this good when I want it to be noticed, like when I'm going somewhere special. But this is just a really amazing one too. I do think this is the winner in this video, but I know I said in the beginning of the video that it couldn't pass for a dupe, but looking at my face now, I feel like they're very similar. It was just those slight flaws, or not flaws, but differences between the two that I noticed. But other than that, I feel like they're really similar. So I feel like one could pass for the other. Like I feel like if you told somebody that you were wearing Armani Silk, but you were actually wearing this, they wouldn't be like, no you're not. Under your eyes a little bit more crepey. Your smile lines aren't out as much. It's a little bit more patchy. No, they'd be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go buy that right now because they're so similar. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I feel like this could pass as a dupe for this. They're both really good, and I have nothing but good things to say about both. I take that back. Both of them had small flaws, but they're all flaws that I could get past because at the end of the day, my skin looks really good on both sides. Again, I feel like if I didn't tell you that I was wearing two different foundations, you wouldn't even be able to tell. So that says enough about both. I highly recommend both of them. So that is all I'm gonna say for today's video. I'm very impressed by both. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give me a huge thumbs up, comment, and let me know which one you liked better, or if you thought they both looked the same. Comment and let me know if you've tried either one of these or both of them and what you think of them, or just comment and say hi because I love talking to you guys. I love hearing from you. It melts my heart every single time you guys comment. Seriously, every time I see a comment on one of my videos, I get butterflies in my stomach because it makes me so excited. So just comment and tell me something. And please share with your friends. Let your friends know about me too. Maybe they want to subscribe to my channel, grow the family a little bit, so share. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like I said, it means the absolute world to me if you do. So please make sure to do that. But stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.